DOGE. What can we expect with the future of DOGE, with the news out today that Vivek Ramaswamy, who was set to serve on Trump's Government Efficiency Commission, will no longer be part of it, as he potentially is going to run for Governor of Ohio. A spokesperson for the Commission said that Vivek Ramaswamy played a critical role in helping us create DOGE, and he intends to run for elected office soon, which requires him to remain outside of DOGE based on the structure that was announced. And we thank him immensely for his contributions over the last 2 months and expect him to play a vital role in making America great again. So we've got Elon leading it. Was this a surprise?
I don't think it was a huge surprise, actually, because I don't know if viewers would have been following this, but there was a huge debacle shortly after Christmas with Ramaswamy coming out to criticize the H-1B visa resistance. And in doing so, he managed to insult 3/4 of America, describing the culture as lazy and saying they need to pick up themselves with their bootstraps and learn from the likes of India and China. And I think this move is a very convenient excuse for Trump to basically say, we don't want you in DC anymore, move out west, go worry about your own thing. Because the one thing about Ramaswamy, he's very good at getting attention, but it's not always the kind of attention you want. And I don't think Trump was too keen on this. So I think this is a very convenient excuse to getting him out of DC.
Okay, well, looking at the events today, we saw Elon Musk, we saw Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, all witnessing Donald Trump becoming the 47th president of the United States. What do you make about the big influential people that Trump has around him?
Well, it's definitely a sign of the times that all these billionaires who were, or most of whom were formerly quite critical of the president, have now come to kiss the ring and are sort of dancing around in a circle around Trump. I do hope that Trump, and I suspect he will, maintain some degree of independence and agency away from these people. I'm intrigued to see how the Musk-Trump relationship in particular develops, but it does raise a little bit of suspicion when you see so many people conveniently change and switch all their principles suddenly to come and line up behind the president and offer their support. It just makes me wonder just how fragile this coalition is and whether they can really be trusted going forward in the next 4 years.
Time will tell. I want to talk to you about crypto. President Trump took the $3.5 trillion cryptocurrency industry by surprise on Friday, announcing the launch of his own crypto token called Trump Coin. And just in less than 24 hours, the value rose from a few cents to $33, representing a staggering price gain of over 18,000%. Now, the token has since come down, but it's still one of the top 30 cryptocurrencies in the world. And now we've got Melania also. Her meme coin has been launched following Trump's new cryptocurrency. What do you make of this?
Well, it is definitely a strange one, and Trump definitely knows how to keep us guessing right up until his inauguration. I think launching a meme coin 2 days before you become president is definitely a new one. So he's definitely a norm breaker in that sense. But it's not the same kind of classic rug pull that we saw with the Hawk Tour Girl or something, where you just pump up the value of a coin only to take it away and strip it down and short sell it or whatever. I do think Trump is looking to make a bit of money here, but I don't think he's looking to rip off his followers by any stretch of the imagination either. He is all in on crypto, and I think it's a sign that he's really trying to promote the industry. And I know his sons have been really active in that world, and we still see Bitcoin has crossed that $100,000 fresh mark. It wants to be going even further, 110, 120, we'll have to see. But again, it's just a way to keep us guessing. And I don't know where it's going to end up next, but the meme coins, they did drop about 20% on the day of his actual inauguration. Whether that's going to pick back up, we'll have to see. But again, these are very funny times.
Aren't they indeed? And look, just finally, I want to get your thoughts on Trump's second presidency, because there's been a bit of talk about how this is going to be so different to his first term in office. What's your assessment on that?
Well, I think you can just look at the cast of characters he chooses to surround himself with. These are not establishment Republicans by any stretch. In fact, some of them aren't even Republicans, or used to not be. We had Tulsi Gabbard, we have Robert F. Kennedy. Now we have people like Elon Musk, who are also former Democrats. So I think this is a real, shot in the arm to Democrats to wake up and stop losing all this talent because they're all going to Trump. I think we're going to see a much more Trump-centric agenda. This is what he wants to do. He's not just trying to satisfy different parts of the Republican coalition. This isn't going to be 50 shades of conservatism. I think we're going to see a much more Trumpian agenda, and I'm very intrigued to see where it all pans out.
Newsroom editor at Unherd, James Billot, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.